Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your tarot overview for the month of June 2025. As always, please only take the messages that resonate for you, and anything that you know isn't for you, then just leave it for another Scorpio to enjoy, okay? So, what is going on for you guys for the month of June? Let's take a look. Direction. Okay, so the situation, direction. Now, this indicates to me that in spite of how things might look for you right now, you are actually going in the right direction. Now, this can also indicate that you could be helping other people, because this is external energies. You could be helping other people to reorientate themselves so that they can get back on the right track for them as well. Lots of different things with this one. I need to clarify that, but first let me just pull these cards. We'll take a look at the strongest overall energy, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. Okay, routine. Okay, so your strongest overall energy is routine. Now, this could be getting back into the routine of something, getting back into a routine that is healthy for you, okay? And again, like directions, you've got a bunch of crows going off in this direction, and then another group, because the card is kind of split in half, and then you've got another group that's going off in this direction, and the top half, it looks a little bit more dark, a bit barren almost, and then the bottom half is a lot brighter. Okay, so with this message, I feel that this is you finding a routine that is working for you. It feels new, okay, that there is newness here. It's like leaving the old behind and forging something that is brand new, that is going to be helpful or profitable, okay, especially as these crows are headed towards the sun in this card. So yeah, really interesting energies. I definitely need to clarify this one for you, and we'll see if we can take a deeper dive into this. So can we take a closer look at this direction message for Scorpio's external energies, please? What's going on with this direction? What's going on for Scorpio? While I'm shuffling that deck, we'll take a look at this one, which is your internal energies. Curiosity. Okay, so something might pique your interest this month, Scorpio. Something that makes you really curious. He's looking at the pair of welly boots there. So that's about work or something to do with being practical here. There could literally be a message about, I mean, because what do you use wellies for, right? Stop your trousers getting muddy. So there could be a message here about doing something outside that's got you feeling curious. Okay, strength and temperance, two major arcana here for this direction card, for your external energies. Strength, courage, diplomacy. There's also the act of gentle persuasion with strength, and then temperance. This one indicates that there's a careful balance. So I feel that you're being asked to find an equilibrium here, or to go patiently, or maybe be patient with certain people around you at this time, Scorpio. Someone's dealing with a Capricorn. I don't know why that's coming through. You could also be dealing with, obviously, a Sagittarius or a Leo. You could be, but you don't have to be. Was this strength message? The Scorpio, please, helping others find their strength, is clarified with the Eight of Swords, which is entrapment. So I feel that you're being very strong for other people around you at this time, Scorpio, helping others to realize their own strengths, helping others to tap in to their strengths. You could be learning to do the same for yourself, because temperance is here as well. King of Wands. Okay, that's very determined energy. That's I want to say impulsive. I mean, someone could be doing something impulsive. See, these two are at odds with each other, okay? Because the King of Wands just wants to get everything done all at once. And Temperance is saying, no, you need to slow down. You need to calm down. Because that's balance, patience, and moderation. It's the card of alchemy, basically. So I feel with this one that the message is saying for you, Scorpio, that you're not going to be able to take on or do everything all at once here. You are being asked to slow down, to be a little bit more calm. Or this could be you helping others to stay calm. What's this? Temperance with the King of Wands. Thank you. Yeah, see. the Knight of Wands, like literally. Impulsive energies times 2. Okay, so you're dealing with a difficult situation with an individual who, or with certain other people, because this is still external energies, who are just wanting it now, right? And you're like, nah, this shit takes time. Look, you've got to do it this way because that's the correct way. I feel that you're trying to take the leadership role here of a situation where the other people around you are just looking for some sort of instant gratification. And you're trying to help these people understand, look, you can't have it all, or you can't have it all right now. Because remember, Temperance is slowing down the energy of this King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay, what's this curiosity for Scorpio's internal energies, please? Asking a lot of questions, but it's interesting because it's asking the right questions. Ace of Swords. Communication. Internally curious about some sort of communication, or curious about a message, curious about how your message is being received. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Devil. There's that Capricorn energy that I was channeling through earlier in your read. It's the strangest thing because I was feeling that energy so strong. Not necessarily of the Devil, just of the Capricorn type energy. And I don't know why. But it was certainly there, and it's coming out now. See how you've got the Nine of Cups and the Devil back to back with each other? That's like self-satisfaction. There could also be gratification. But we need to clarify this Devil. So you're... Okay. It's almost like it's saying your rewards are going to come in slow. And then there's a message about avoiding any instant gratification yourself. What's this Devil for Scorpio, please? Oh, that's off-center. The King of Cups, off-center. Self-love. Oh, the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, there's something that you're deeply... Oh, I get it. There's something that you're still not quite satisfied with. I do apologise for the neighbour's ridiculously loud car. I don't know. It's like a little Ford Fiesta or something. He's done something to it to make it sound loud, and it's just ridiculous. Yeah. There's something that you're deeply dissatisfied with, Scorpio. You see, you've got the energy here, and that could be what the curiosity card is all about. It's like, yeah, I've got this, that, and the next. I've achieved this, that, and the next, but there's still something that I'm not quite happy with. There's still something that I feel is missing here. And it seems to have been hanging around or hanging on for the longest time, this general sense of dissatisfaction. Okay, Nine of Cups and the Devil. It's like, I should be happy, but I'm just not, or I should be grateful, but I'm just not, or I should feel fulfilled, but I'm just not. Okay, because the Devil, especially in this card, it can be representative of that internal void that someone feels. And then the King of Cups off center with the Nine of Cups reversed, where you have the Nine of Cups in the upright here, but to clarify the Devil, it's in the reverse, and it's something to do with self-satisfaction. So it feels to me, Scorpio, like this month you're running the risk of being your own biggest critic, possibly because you're not able to do everything that you're wanting to do, full stop, or you're not able to do everything that you want to this month. Okay, if anything's left unfinished, in your eyes, if anything's left unfinished or incomplete, then you're gonna feel a little bit horrible about that, I want to say. So they're asking for you to take a closer look at what it is inside of you that you feel the most dissatisfaction with. Okay, and to be honest with yourself here also, because you've got the Ace of Swords, it's time to dig deep, go within, but get curious and ask yourself a lot of questions, okay, that only you can answer for yourself, right? And that's going to help you out with these feelings of frustrations here that you're possibly picking up off of other people as well, okay? Because remember, emotions, they can oftentimes be contagious, okay? So it's like you could be picking up on the frustrations of other people and then internalizing that, and you know, it's a bit of a it starts a bit of a spiral then, right? So definitely be cautious of that. And I feel that this is strongly suggesting some sort of inner work, okay? And then what's in your blind spot? Communication. Communication in your blind spot. Now, in this card, there's literally a crow that's coming in from the rain. Okay, asking for some food, asking for some sustenance. So in your blind spot, I do feel that there is an unexpected message here that's coming in from someone this month that you quite possibly weren't expecting to hear from this exact person, or it's the context of the communication that you weren't expecting. Okay, so again, just keep an open mind, right? It's either this person you're not expecting to hear from and you will hear from them, or what it is they're asking of you you're not expecting, right? So, I mean, this could be, for example, let's pretend the richest, like the materially richest friend that you have asking you this month, oh, Scorpio, can I lend £100 or something, right? It's gonna be along those sort of lines, right? This communication is coming from an individual who outwardly they have everything, okay, or they're incredibly successful, or they don't have any worries or issues, or it's like the most confident person that you know, right? And they're coming at you basically empty-handed here. Because remember, this is actually going on in your blind spot, Scorpio. This is what it is that you don't see coming, okay? So I'm a little bit out of breath. I just had to run down the stairs and then run back up for a package. Right, so is this communication in Scorpio's blind spot, please? Thank you. The Two of Swords. So it could be coming from an air sign. It doesn't have to be. Wow. Okay, so the Two of Swords, it's a bit of a difficult decision. A difficult decision. This, again, in your blind spot, see the mountains in the background of that card? This is someone that you've had struggles with in the past. Okay. You've had struggles with this person in the past, which again would explain why the background of that card is all dark and raining. Okay, there's some sort of history that you have with this potential air sign, or possibly Capricorn, Leo, I nearly said Scorpio, you are Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay, there's some sort of history there, and there's a message about loyalties with that wolf. Loyalties being divided. Okay, so a bit of a difficult situation here. It's like, well, what do I do? It's the right thing to do in this situation. No easy answer, I'm afraid. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. You've got to do what's right for you. It sounds like a cop-out, but it really isn't. Okay, the Ten of Cups. That's happiness, it's completion. It could be family also, okay? There could be unexpected communication this week from a family member. It might be quite shocking what it is that they say to you. Okay, what is it that's working for? Was working against you? Anticipation. So that sort of nail-biting, foot-tapping nervousness. Oh my God, I can feel something's going to happen, but I don't quite know what it is. I can't really put words to it. I just know something's going to happen because I can feel it in my bones, okay? That's working against you this month. So you're genuinely being asked to take everything just as and when it comes, okay? Try not to fret about anything. As daft as that sounds, just remember to breathe, okay? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, because ultimately everything's going to be okay, Scorpio, right? You're being told everything's going to be okay. What's working against you at this time might well be anticipating for everything to go wrong, okay? What's working for you? Soar. Nice. Yeah, reaching new levels. That feeling of lightness, I want to say as well. A feeling of lightness. Okay, I think this is reversed. The Three of Cups reversed. Wow. Three of Cups reversed can be gossip with ill intent. Okay, it's those who have small minds and big mouths, right? Those who don't think before they gossip, right? That's actually working for you this month, Scorpio. It really is. You're rising above the petty opinions of others, the petty gossip specifically of others, okay? Rising above some sort of falling out here between friends, letting the clown show play on without you being involved, right? Because you're literally above it. You're above it, and you know it, okay? And that's working for you. So again, it's possible that this potential air sign might try to drag you into some sort of drama here. It's possible, okay? And then you're like, nah, I'm above it. You could be worried about the consequences of this person contacting you, okay? King of Pentacles. Nice. That's incredible energies to have on your side, Scorpio. He's literally sitting there with so much of an abundance that it doesn't all fit in that bag. Like, there's so much of it, he needs another bag, right? What's working for you is you being focused on your long-term future. You could be focused on your work, building up your finances, building up your business, anything to do with your career. You could be focused on just your family, your abundance, being a provider, This is a really strong energy because the King of Pentacles doesn't normally, like in the reverse they would, but this one didn't come out in the reverse. They don't allow their success to get to their head, right? It's someone who's very, very grounded, very realistic, very practical, and basically finds ways of optimizing everything that they have, okay? They find ways of optimizing their resources. They play the long game. King of Pentacles, they play the long game because they know that it's the long-term results that really make the biggest difference. None of this instant gratification bullshit, okay, like that doesn't work for a King of Pentacles. It doesn't. Completely opposite outlooks on life, okay? You've got one here who's like, nah, I can't be asked waiting. I just want it now, right? Well, flash in the pan, that's not going to last for a long time. This is more sort of slow game, long builder. There's more substance to this energy than there is there, right? Long-term results. So your focus on long-term results, your focus on, do you know what, I'm going to be as patient as what is required of me at this time, because I know that is what's going to yield the biggest results long-term for me. Okay, that attitude, Scorpio, is working massively in your favor for this month. Okay, and then energy at the bottom of that deck is the Chariot. Yes, the card of victory. Absolutely beautiful. I love this deck. It's just the way that that's illustrated, and it's leaving stars in its wake almost. And then there's the lotus flower, which is rebirth, right? And yes, I know that that's a Cancerian card, but see, when I see that lotus, I do think, oh wow, yeah, that's proper Scorpio energy. Rebirth, right? There's also a message of regeneration. So I feel with this one, Scorpio, that this month is going to be one of your most successful months on record, okay? Because do keep in mind, the Chariot is not just forward movement and forward momentum and willpower. It's also a card of victory. And it's saying you will be victorious in the long run, okay? So, yes. Whatever low vibe bullshit is going on here that is unexpected, rise above it, literally. Okay, rise above it. Right, so I'm going to take a look at your healing message. Also, if you've made it this far into the reading and you've not yet subscribed, why the hell not? I would definitely appreciate it if you could send me some love on the clicky click buttons below. That would be, oh, absolutely fantastic. Right, okay. Yeah, strange. Because the healing messages at the end of Capricorn's read and at the end of Cancerian's reading, they were all reversed as well. And it's doing the same thing for your one. They're all coming out reversed. So we'll start off from the top, okay? We'll do it in order. So the unmarked trail, revelation, and that one came out in the reverse. So that tells me, Scorpio, that you following anybody this month isn't going to do you any favors, okay? You have to start carving out your own path, okay? Whatever that means specifically for you. This is you, instead of being lost in that maze through trying to follow everyone else, it's time for you to do something a lot differently, okay? I will take the full healing messages, don't worry. And then you've got Falling Angel. spiritual narcolepsy, that one's also in the reverse. So that's asking in the reverse for you to be mindful of how other people's energy can definitely affect you. Okay, like I said, emotions and energy, it is contagious. Like, it really, really is. If you're going through some sort of burnout at the moment, like, or writer's block or anything like that, then it might be wise to just sort of disconnect from everything for a hot minute, okay, so that you can rest and recuperate. And then you've got Eye of the Needle, intentionality in the reverse. Now, I feel that there were unexpected or unintended consequences here, okay, that someone is trying to fix. They're trying to repair unintended consequences that possibly, because remember, blind spot, that possibly made communication between you and them incredibly difficult, okay. So let's take a look. Number 57. Okay, an unprecedented experience, discovery and revelation. You're being called to embark on a sacred journey. The Arthurian knights, in their quest for the Holy Grail, had to make sure to take an unmarked trail that no one had ever followed, or they would not accomplish their goal. Likewise, you must enter the darkest forest of your soul via a route as yet unidentified to find what it is you seek. The manicured paths will bring you only temporary pleasure and later great pain. Yeah, stop it. You already know that there is no reward at the end of the road that you're following. You're only killing time. Pause, breathe, and commit in your heart to your sacred endeavor. Vow not to look for old solutions that might have worked with past challenges, but get out of character, try the outrageous, and keep your quest private. Now is not the time to speak of the voice that called you to embark on the unmarked trail. That time will come. The unmarked trail can be a sign that you have already made a choice, even if you do not want to acknowledge it. Be at peace with what your heart knows to be true. Your heart has already been made up, and your mind will soon follow. So pack lightly, taking with you only essential beliefs that you know to be trustworthy under all circumstances. The universe has your back. Yeah. Yes. The universe has been fully supporting you, okay, this whole time, and they still are. Right, number 19. Falling angel, falling unconscious, or spiritual narcolepsy. You're being cautioned now not to fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and the suffering of the world in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, aka your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading towards the trees below and a possible nasty landing. Remember that all you need to do to stop being a falling angel is to spread your wings, halt your descent, and then find an updraft again. Yeah, so I should hold these two up together. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels, your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for their pleasure and have only got their own interests in mind. As you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of the falling angel as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire, so stay conscious and wait until you're guided to change, and you will know when the time is ripe. Yeah. It's basically a reminder for you to keep your vibe high. Don't get involved in any low vibe bullshit, okay? Especially that malicious gossip, okay? Especially that. I mean, put it this way, nobody likes to hear bad things about themselves. It's human nature to want to be accepted, right? Nobody likes to hear, oh, such and such was slagging you off or whatever, or speaking smack about you. Like, that's hurtful. But on this occasion, Scorpio, you literally are going to have to go, do you know what? That's none of my business, right? Because if you were to focus on the negativity and the gossip, that would pull you down so fucking fast. It really, really would. Okay. So yeah, approach it from that angle. Just go, do you know what? It's none of my business. Whatever. Eye of the Needle. Okay. Intentionality, clarity, and positive outcomes. If you look through the Eye of the Needle, what do you see? So I'll hold it up. Okay. Summon the experience of being so singularly focused on the task ahead that it becomes natural to remove everything that is superfluous in every direction, every non-essential, so that you succeed. Basically, they're saying, focus on the eye of the needle and don't get distracted, okay? Because apparently, Scorpio, you are on a bit of like a soul quest or soul mission here, and you can't afford to be distracted by low vibe ass bullshit, okay? What is, in this case, the definition of success? Success means lots of different things for lots of different people. What is it that you're focused on right now, Scorpio? And that's going to be what this reading is about, okay? In order for the threading of the needle to happen, everything not in alignment with your goal needs to go. This is the only way that you'll get what you need. Use shrewd discernment, the willingness to winnow down the needle thread connection to its essence. The eye of the needle looks so tiny, but once your intention threads through it, a vast opportunity is presented on the other side. The needle can mend, it can sew things together to make something meaningful and new. You're experiencing success right now. Stay true to your desires, to the work you need to accomplish, so that you're laser focused on the experience of creating and manifesting, and the outcome is assured by divine forces. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of powerful messages there for you, Scorpio. So as long as you stay focused on your task at hand, remember, no in it to win it the small prize, okay? That's these two here. That's not good enough. You're in it to win it for the long haul, the big haul, okay? Right, so let's take a look at one of the naughty sweat index, and we'll see what wonderful words of wisdom. Whoa. Come out of this deck for you. Okay, apparently, Scorpio, you're wanting the entire deck read out to you. Why am I not surprised? Okay, I'm writing my own goddamn story. Yes, you are. Yes. Yeah, you are the author of your own book. You get to decide what happens in it and how it ends. I am only as blind as I choose to be. Interesting. I'm only as blind as I choose to be. Sometimes ignorance can be bliss, okay? If this is about ignoring red flags of anyone, then definitely don't ignore red flags. Tell anxiety to piss off. I will not be silenced. Popularity is overrated, yeah. It's like I was saying, it's human nature that people just want to be liked and accepted, okay? It goes back to, like, back in the caveman days. If anybody was kicked out of the clan, that would mean a certain death, basically. So it is human nature to just want to be liked. But you know what? You're going to come across people who just don't fucking like you for no apparent reason. It is what it is. And guess what? You're not going to like everybody that you meet either, okay? So, you know, what more can I say to that, right? if anyone's going to be giving you problems, then in the long term, they're making problems off their own back because, well, they miss out on being around the Scorpio, right? Is their loss. From the bottom of my heart, I don't give a fuck yet. Time to care less. Not giving a fuck is better than revenge. You own your own goddamn story. You can fucking do the thing. And work fucking smarter. Yeah, work smarter, not harder. No more distractions. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. For personal readings, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. My link for that is in my description box below, along with the link for our Patreon page. There should be information on my other YouTube channels there as well. And of course, the absolutely fantastic Otter Spirit, who have been supporting our channel of late. It's been incredible. These bracelets, that's who Otter Spirit are, okay? There's information with a discount code in my description box below. But yeah, thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.